Female firsts in history didn't just have to contend with the normal difficulties faced by pioneers. We women also had to overcome the foolish and incorrect opinion that we couldn't achieve great things. Thankfully, many brave and inspiring women didn't let silly ideas like that stop them.
Ladies, put down your crochet or whatever domestic frivolity you're currently engaged in. Pay attention to this important warning. Never try to cross the Atlantic in an aeroplane on your own. Your weak and frail bodies are not up to the task. Don't take my word for it. Ask this gentleman.
I'm Amelia Earhart, and I was the second person of either sex to fly across the Atlantic solo.
Help! He's a lady.
I broke records, flew dangerous missions, and won the U.S. Distinguished Flying Cross.
Good for you. Aren't you clever? While clever ladies like Miss Amelia Earhart may fly aeroplanes, if their husbands allow them, it is unladylike to fly aeroplanes during a war. The traumas will be too much for your fragile minds to take. But don't take my word for it. Ask these brave gentlemen of the RAF.
I'm Pauline Gower, and I created the women's section of the ATA, the Air Transport Auxiliary.
Heavens, all the men are all ladies. My moustache has fallen off in shock.
We were known as the Atta Girls, and not only did we fly the planes, we also flew broken ones, which was much more dangerous.
Does anyone have any smelling salts? I'm feeling a little...
I'm Joy Lofthouse, and we flew everything from Spitfires to long-range bombers.
All right. All right, I'm all right.
Even in the 1940s, we were paid the same as men.
It's the same...
It was the first time the British government agreed equal pay for equal work.
Listen, ladies, this is ridiculous. You just can't... Girlies, women, be warned. Idiots like me will say you can't do things just because you're female. Don't listen. Very good. Which one of you clever gals did the typing?
Hello, I am Valentina Tereshkova, proud Russian and first lady to go into space. But what happened during my 3-day orbit of planet Earth? Did I A. Get terrible nosebleeds, B. Couldn't stop sneezing, C. Kept being sick? And the answer is C. In space, many cosmonauts feel sick from lack of gravity. I did much puking, and also leg hurt, and couldn't leave seat for 3 days, and nearly died when orbit calculations wrong, and nose smashed on helmet, and then nearly drowned when parachute land near big leg. But apart from that, best fun ever! Highly recommend. 2 vertical thumbs.
All the bacon they've given me for the whole week.
How do you think I feel? This is all the butter they've given me for the whole week. I couldn't spread that over a slice of bread.
Wartime rationing's doing my head in. I just want a big hunk of meat.
I know what you mean. Of a jar of jam for a month, I need a 6-pack.
It looks like your wish has come true, Betty. It's American soldiers.
Delivery of beefcake.
Yo, yo, GI's in the village. What up? What up?
What?
Yo, here we is. Just flew over the Atlantic. So fit and healthy, we look gigantic. Also paid more than your British soldiers, though we might have made up those stories we told ya.
Yeah, baby doll. I'm the genuine king of Brooklyn.
I know he isn't. He's got the first chocolate we've seen in 3 years.
You can stop painting your legs with that gravy and drawing a line that's going all wavy, because we got the real deal.
We bring nylons for an orderly queue. We don't want to pile on. Oh, you're only meant to take the tights.
Oh, I can make some clothes out of this.
Our food's so good, you'll be stealing our scraps. It's why we're much fitter than your British chaps. Speaking of which, I see they're not here. Did we mention we got our own teeth, my dear?
We're young, free, handsome, and rich. We also have clothes that don't make you itch. The only thing we just don't know is why you drive on the wrong side of the road.
Seriously, we've had loads of crashes. We're used to driving on the other side.
We got chewing gum, soda, and candy. Also music, this big swing bandy. We'll be partying every weekend. If you can't make the dates, I'll just ask your friend.
And we was worried about the Germans invading.
G-I-G-I.
Do you think they do this all the time?
You like what you see?
You know what? It's mostly about the chocolate.
In Britain, we had to struggle just to get equal rights. It wasn't until 1928 that women were finally given the same voting rights as men, and that was thanks to the pioneering work of the suffragists and the suffragettes, two groups of campaigning women who used very different methods to get what they wanted.
It's a nice hat, Millicent.
Thank you very much.
Is that your grandmother's?
Oh! Okay, ladies. I am your host for the very first ever political votes for women activist reform! First up, the suffragettes led by Millicent Fawcett.
Excuse me? We're the suffragists, not the suffragettes. We campaign for votes for women using peaceful means.
Boring.
Right, and the suffragettes?
We believe in deeds, not words.
Okay, it is on! First category is... your political views in a nutshell. Let's hear it, ladies!
Suffragists ain't reckless.
Okay.
We'll take this nice and slow. Democratic methods, gonna get us the vote. Got a long list of signatures, that is how we campaign. Here's a blank space Pankhurst. You can write your name.
Oh!
I should say thank you for the breakthrough with a brand new approach. Get the vote today. WSPU all the way. Violent action will pay. Will pay, yeah. With the suffragettes, we stick it to the man. Peaceful campaigning is a time-wasting scam. Whatever it takes to publicize the cause. When I'm all chained up, I swear they're gonna change the law. Oh, I exploded your post box. 'Cause votes would be nice, baby. Votes would be nice, baby. Stop and sign the petition. I'm back with a brand new edition. This will grab a hold of you tightly. Forceful arguments phrased politely.
Politely?
Whoa. Okay, I'm not sure they're just blowing a raspberry. It's playing by the rules.
Well, suffragettes don't play by the rules.
Okay, ladies. I've got to declare a winner now.
Hang on. Why do you get to decide who wins?
Yes, why should a man decide which women's movement is the best?
Because women don't get a vote, you should know that. Oh!
Direct action. I like it.
Oh, finally, we agree on something. Ha.
Wow, what an honour. Tim Manchester, director. Can I just say how psyched I am to have a real-life action hero, Joan of Arc, on board. I'm just a huge fan of your work, and I want to do your story justice.
Merci.
So, this is the scene where you see the English and you're just going to slay him with a killer line. Now, I want it to be authentic, I want it to come from you, but if it could be something that's like really blockbustery, that'd be great. Loving it, Joni. Good luck.
Action! Here comes the English, ma'am.
I will do them very great harm and drive them out of all France, body for body.
You witch? That was magic. I'm just thinking, would you be more likely to say something like, I'm gonna kick these Brits right up the English Channel? No? Okay, wait, you're the Joan of Arc.
Moving on. Next scene. Okay, cue Joni. And action.
Oh, right in the eye.
Dear the English, I should send you my letter more decently, but you detain my hands.
Cut! Lovely stuff, Joni. What if it said, here's one in the eye for you, then we cut to you and you give a cheeky wink to camera?
Ooh.
No, so she doesn't like that.
Okay.
You have a message.
Don't call me Joni. Got it. You're the hero. Loving your work, Joni. Joan of Arc. Okay, next scene. Places, people, and action.
It is over. I have been caught by the Burgundians.
I'm just gonna leave that there.
No, I'm not saying ooh sounds painful after caught by the Burgundians.
Okay. You're right. You're a star. You're a real star.
Get me Boudicca's agent.
Hey,
tiny Puritans, put down your Bibles. It's time for the family outing. So pick your Bibles back up again and come on down to Puritan, the Puritan adventure playground, putting the fun in fundamentally respecting the Word of God. Activities include standing still near a tree, standing still less near a tree, and of course, playing with your friends. No, sorry, that's a typo. Praying with your friends. Praying? But there's more. Why not get super silly in the pretend zone? Featuring pretend yarn spinning and pretend clothes washing. And this year's new attraction, pretend knitting.
I hope you're not planning on pretending to wear that when you go out.
So come on down to Puritan, where he who is without sin may play for up to half an hour a day.
Puritan is only for ages 0 to 7. Children aged 8 and above go to our sister fun park, Hard Relentless Farm Work World. Toils and contritions apply.
Oh, talk about a tough upbringing. Makes me realise just how lucky I am. Oh, you're a lovely son. That's all right, Mum. No matter how annoying your family are, no matter how funny they smell, no matter how sticky their fur, harsh but fair, no matter how long they overstay their welcome, their family. Oh, you are a dear. Mwah. Oh, come on. And even a tough upbringing can inspire greatness. This great literary family had it so tough, 3 of them had to hide the fact that they were women.
Our family suffered tragedy when our mum and sisters died. But intellectual curiosity saw us to go worldwide. We travelled and learned languages. We came back home to teach. But no one came, our school closed down. We needed a plan B. I was secretly writing poetry, and Emily was too.
And so was I, but we were told it's not what women do.
Charlotte, Anne and Emily, we're a writing family.
Hey girls, not forgetting me.
Bronte sisterhood.
We pretend we're men
as actor Curra.
Ellis Bell we publish.
But I'm a man and I write too.
That's true, but your stuff's rubbish. And wrote about a governess. I stole her plot.
Not fair! My governess was Agnes Grey.
But more knew mine, Jane Eyre.
My Heathcliff hit the Wuthering Heights.
Who's best? I'll rouse a grim.
Oh look, I've got some poems out.
Agree that it's not him. Charlotte, Anne and Emily, we're the Bronte family. Got all my sisters.
And me.
Whoa. Charlotte, Anne and Emily, writing sisters 1, 2, 3.
Hello? Can anybody actually hear me?
Bronte sisterhood.
Is this a fair trial or just a mockery? I am Queen Mary. There's no escape from your trickery. No lawyer to depend or witnesses to defend me.
Your Honor, I killed no one.
You expect me to confess that I'd bump off good Queen Bess. Treason, I call Walsingham, Lord Altringham, 'cause these letters are fakes.
Phony, you're going down. I can prove the real.
And I was Queen of Scotland once, you clown.
Please do not carry on. You are guilty, now admit it.
Mary's refusing to admit her guilt. What a shock, what a shame, a complete and utter scandal. From Alton and Babington, say Queen Bess you'd ever done in.
To the scaffold!
To the scaffold!
To the scaffold!
To the scaffold!
To the scaffold she must go!
I'm
queen, your vile, I demand a fair trial.
Goodness gracious, is that the time already? Don't spare the horses, time to go home.
If she's guilty, then I must sentence her to die. But that would make me a killer queen, so I, scary, don't want to do this, Mary. Not gonna get out of signing her death warranty. Her death really matters. She made me enemies. Her death really matters to me.
That's not how my week goes.
I'm Queen Victoria, and I want to show you how the other half lives, like me. This is Vicky's Palace Secrets.
Buckingham Palace, in the heart of bustling London.
This is my favourite drawing room. We love it here, don't we, Albert? Albert! It's not about you. Although there are over 600 rooms here, you're never too far from a friend because this place is absolutely infested with rats. Albert! What's it like? Every time. Ninny. Also, the chimneys fill the rooms with smoke, so the fires can't be too big, so it's freezing. Which is perfect, because the cold is good for you. Isn't that right, Albert?
Well,
Albert. And the bracing atmosphere hasn't put off my esteemed guest, the Shah of Persia. He's just through here. Have you done it again?
Shut.
Have you sacrificed another sheep in here? You have, haven't you?
Shasha.
Oh, you're so weird. So weird. I adore this room because it overlooks our beautiful garden, which you can't see because of all the London smog. But we must still have the windows open because fresh air is vital for health. Please excuse the smell. The sewage from the bathrooms empties into the courtyard. Isn't that right, Albert?
Talk about the royal we.
And after a long day in the palace, I come to my bedroom to relax. The boy Jones is always sneaking in and trying to steal my pants. That's Victoria's secret. They were my lucky pants. Albert?
What is it, darling?
It's time for your bit.
Oh, thank you. Buckingham Palace is...
Oh, sorry, we've run out of time. I do hope you've enjoyed your visit. Get up. Get up.
What Cleo did next. Cleopatra has arrived in Rome with new beau Julius Caesar. But there are two problems. One, their marriage isn't recognised by Roman law. And two, he already has a wife, Calpurnia.
I've got two husbands. What's the problem?
Didn't Ptolemy get killed?
Different Ptolemy. I've been married to, 3? Didn't I tell you I got married again? This one's my other brother. Egyptian tradition. Yes. I've got two husbands and Caesar has two wives. I'm the one in Egypt and Calpurnia's the one in Rome. Isn't that right, Caesar? Simple.
But you're in Rome with him now.
Yes, and I love it. And they love me.
Cleopatra is hotter property than ever, and her extravagant style is taking Rome by storm. The homes, the jewels, the Roman ladies are loving it.
She is so beautiful and so bling. I love the Egyptian hairstyles. But stupid Roman law only lets us girls wear half an ounce of jewellery.
Cleopatra was about a bucket full. We've never felt so inadequate. We love her!
But it's not just the girls' heads Cleopatra is turning.
Mark Antony, what are your thoughts on this?
Hubba.
Pardon?
Put it in my pigeonhole.
But what does Cleopatra think?
I'm just gonna
about all the male attention.
Mark Antony is the next most powerful man in Rome, and I heard he drives a chariot pulled by lions. But seriously, my Caesar's the only man for me. Get used to me, Rome. Caesar ain't going nowhere, and neither am I. Together, forever.
Julius Caesar has been assassinated.
Oh, no! Not my beloved! Oh, the light of my life!
Has anyone here seen Mark Antony?
This is a tale of twists and plots and how rulers advance, about young Mary, Queen of Scots, although brought up in France.
It is the time of Tudor rule, the English court is grumpy.
They think that Mary wants the throne, it don't half make them jumpy.
Mary was quite scary to Queen Liz the First.
Don't want to own your English throne.
She blooming does.
Liz cursed. Elizabeth first called the shots, saw Mary as a threat. So was she headed Queen of Scots for troubled times?
You bet!
Previously on Mary, Queen of Scots. A child is born to King James V of Scotland.
Great news, Your Majesty. Your wife's had a baby girl. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty! No! He's dead!
A new leader will rule.
I crown you Mary, Queen of Scots.
An infant queen forced to flee Scotland as her mother receives shock news.
Henry VIII wants Mary to marry his son, Prince Edward, over my dead body. Mary, you are going to France. Pick 4 friends to take with you.
Mary, 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 and Mary.
That'll be fun at passport control.
A Scottish queen sent to live in France.
Wait. Welcome to France. Now, first things first, let us get you a boyfriend.
Forced to marry at 17, but destined for the French throne.
You may now kiss the bride.
My father is dead.
Oh.
Now I am king, and you are Queen of France.
K.N. Yes.
We shall rule France and Scotland together for decades to come.
I don't know. I don't feel so well.
Mary, Queen of Scots and France. To be continued right now.
Horrible Histories.